Today we're considering Psalm 90 verse 12. I read from the NET version. So teach us to consider our mortality so that we might live wisely. Teach us to consider our, the KJV will say, teach us to number our days so that we may apply our heart to wisdom. When I apply my heart to wisdom, when I consider my days, that means I am living consciously, I'm living deliberately. I'm not just living willingly. I'm just following the wind. I'm not just following what is trending. I'm not just like let's try this thing, let's just do this thing. I'm really focused on doing what God wants, but that is what will count at the end of the day. The writer of the book of Ecclesiastes talked about trying so many things. Let me try this one, let's see what's going to happen. Let me try that one, let's see what's going to happen. You know, that kind of thinking is not in the person that is saying, I'm living wisely, I'm living living with the consciousness of the fact that my life here is limited. It's not limitless, that I'm accountable, and I want to live purposefully. Paul wrote that the days are evil, that we should live wisely. We should live wisely because the days are evil. What that means is that you don't have as many options as you think you do. You don't have as many. You don't have whatever you think you want to do and just do it. There are consequences. There are consequences. That means there needs to be deliberateness in how you approach life. You must say, okay, I don't really know much. Yeah. Whatever tools you have, whatever light you have, whatever understanding you have, hold on to it, get deepened in it, follow it, be consistent in it. For once, don't live hypocritically, don't have an inner life that is different from your outer life. Seek God. That was the conclusion that the writer of the book of Ecclesiastes came to. Said, I've done all these things, but there's something that I know that is very important. Seek God. If you're not sure of anything else, you can be sure that you can seek God. You seek God. God says, the Bible said that seek the Lord while he may be found. Call upon him while he is near. And he's near now. He's near now. He's near in his word. He's near in the place of prayer. You need to do. That's wise. That's a wise way. Those are wise ways to apply yourself. So you apply yourself wisely by seeking God. You apply yourself wisely by refraining from doing some things. That's what you do. A lot of life is not about what I'm able to do. It doesn't matter how you want to say you want to explore. I want to explore. You can't explore everything. So a lot of life, that's self-control, that limiting yourself, that's saying this life is not about seeking for pleasure. Paul wrote somewhere that the person living for pleasure is dead while he's alive. So you can't say, okay, I need to how many countries am I going to go to? That why? That is definitely just for the sake of going to those countries. That is definitely not applying your heart to wisdom. But you're doing something. You try to probably want to have something to boast about. You want to have something to be proud about. But to what end? Is that really applying your heart to wisdom? So listen to what Moses wrote here. Teach us to consider our mortality. What that means is that it is not natural for human beings to consider their mortality. Why? Because we're not made to be mortal. We're made to live forever. We're made to live forever. That's just the fact. So that's our default. That's we in a way we approach things. So the foolish thing, it was going to be foolish for us to be approaching things with the idea that we're going to live forever. That means we take unnecessary risks. To teach us to consider our mortality. So we need God to teach us. We need God to rewire our mind so that we can think correctly and not foolishly. So that we can then act correctly and take advantage of every moment, of every opportunity, and not waste them. See you tomorrow. God bless you.